You could beat it, believe me, man.
It's my great pleasure to introduce Brian Voss. That's a name synonymous with the best in bowling, and he's a wonderful bowling ambassador. But best of all, this year he was elected to the USBC Hall of Fame. Brian, what does that mean to you?
Well, the USBC Hall of Fame, it's a little bit different than the PBA Hall of Fame. These are, these are legends. There's a lot more people around the world. But I tell you what, when I was elected, and I looked at some of the people that were sitting back there that had been elected many, many years ago, guys like, Buzz Fazio, those guys, I'm part of that group. It's the epitome of everything that I've wanted to accomplish in bowling, and I was in tears. It was a wonderful feeling. There's nothing better, really.
You're an international bowler, and you've been bowling in Europe for many, many years, when you were in the Army in late 70s, 79, 80, somewhere around there. Yeah. What's your opinion of international bowling?
Well, international bowling, it's a little more, I would say, relaxed than it is in the States. And I don't mean that the players are less talented or less have less desire to be the best in the world. These guys over here in Europe, I mean, they know how to play. They're a great bunch of people, but it's a little more relaxed. It's a lot more fun. There's a lot more camaraderie amongst all the different countries. I love it over here, and really because of that. Just because of that, everybody is so friendly. They get done bowling. They like to go out and have a good time, and it's just I love it over here in Europe. It's different.
Where have you been bowling recently?
Well, I tell you what, I'm turning 50 in 12 days, and my competitive career, I'm smart. I know where I'm at in this world right now in competitive bowling. I still love to compete, but I can't dedicate myself 2-3 hours a day like I used to. I take many months and I don't even pick up a ball. I spend those months teaching people how to bowl. That's my passion now. I love teaching bowling. Every country that I go to in the world, there's that passion, those kids, and I'd like to be kind of known for playing a part in helping other people experience what I experienced. But my competitive career, I still love to compete. I just can't devote it like I could when I was younger.
Trouble stringing the strikes.
Well, it's not so much that. When you've won and you've done as much as I have, the confidence is still there. It's just the repetition. You can't replace 3 hours a day for a year. There's just no way to replace that, and I can't do that. I can't do that anymore. But I'm here in Barcelona right now. I want to win this tournament. Anytime I shoe up, I want to win. I love competition.
Where are you going from here?
Well, after Barcelona, I'm going to go to Germany for 8 days. I've developed a real nice relationship with a bowling center, a lot of bowling centers there. But I'm going to spend my 50th birthday right there in Berlin, Germany. Berlin's kind of like, or actually Germany's kind of like my second home. I speak German, and I've got a lot of friends there, and but I'm going to Germany to spend my 50th birthday.
We're going to see you on the senior tour?
Well, I'm going to bowl a handful of events. Definitely the U.S. Open, definitely the Masters, and they've also got some events that they're doing over here in Europe, and I'd like to be part of both of those. I'm not going to bowl full-time. All of my full-time days are over. Like I said, I'm concentrating more on business and teaching people how to bowl. But you'll see me. Some of those guys back in the States better watch out, because I got a lot of fire left in me.
Well, we're going to wish you well, and look forward to seeing your name in the headlines. Thank you, Brian.
Well, thank you, Keith. You're a great asset to our game. Thank you.
You could be